Hi friends, Pamela Quinn. I want to take a little bit of time today and talk to you about Transcendental Meditation. If you know me, you know I love Kundalini. I love Kundalini meditations and, they're awesome. But sometimes for me, I have to go back to my roots. I have to go back to my origins. And this is when I really want to get super grounded. And that's when I go back to Transcendental Meditation. What is Transcendental Meditation? It was brought here to the United States by Maharishi Yogi, who is the teacher of my teacher. My teacher is Deepak Chopra. You probably are familiar with Maharishi Yogi because the Beatles got really excited by him and they started meditating, and that's when meditation really took off in the United States and across the world in cultures where we're not used to meditating. That's not part of our culture. Why do we meditate? There's been hundreds and hundreds now of clinical studies done on the benefits of meditation, physically and mentally. So I'll let you go ahead and pursue all of those research studies on your own. But basically the results say that people who meditate are happier than people who don't. They appear younger than people who don't. They're healthier than people who don't, and they're smarter. I love that. Smarter than people who do not meditate. So there's really no reason to not be meditating. What is meditation? Well, from a yogic perspective, meditation isn't something you actually can do. Meditation is a gift received. So it's kind of like a magical superpower received to a very calm and clear mind. So the only thing we can really do is practice to receive the gift of meditation. I think that's very interesting. What does that look like? It looks like daily practice. So meditation is not hard. What's hard is making the time to sit every day and practice. I advise people to start with 10 minutes, move up to 15, and then ultimately go up to 30 minutes a day. And then 30 minutes a day is really kind of maintenance for your life. I suggest that people get up in the morning and they do it first thing. The reason I suggest that is because it makes your day awesome. And as the day wears on, if you've not meditated, you'll find it's harder and harder and harder to make the time to sit down and actually do the meditation practice. But honestly, meditate when it makes sense for you. Usually if you partner it with something you always do, it works. So you always eat lunch at noon, you can meditate at 11:30. You always go to bed at 10, you can meditate at 9:30. You always get up at 6, you can meditate at 5:30. And yes, that's getting up early. What does it look like? You're going to go somewhere in your home by yourself. Meditating in groups and with a partner is awesome, but until you're established in meditation, I would just go all by myself, and that's going to help you eliminate distractions. You're going to keep pets out of the room. A lot of people want to meditate with their kitty cat on their lap, and that's not what we're going to do. We're going to be all alone, even without those little creatures with us. You're going to sit comfortably. So comfortably for a yogi looks like I'm going to sit on the floor crisscross applesauce. I'm used to that. My hips are open. It feels great. But for you, you might need to sit in a chair or sit on a couch, or you could sit on the floor, but you're going to have to sit on a bolster or on a cushion or something like that. What you don't want is the distraction of your body. So I don't want to be uncomfortable and be thinking about how uncomfortable I am, right? A lot of people will sit up against a wall for back support. It's important if you're sitting up against a wall not to lean the head back. The head still stays straight forward. Transcendental meditation, we basically use a mantra. Mantra, the word means instrument of the mind, instrument of the mind. So that's kind of cute. It's kind of like a toy, an instrument, this mantra, this word or this phrase that you can pull yourself back to again and again and again as the mind starts to drift off and have thoughts. So a mantra from a yogic perspective, we use, we love Sanskrit. It's from India. So we use a lot of Sanskrit mantras. For you, you don't have to. You can use an English mantra. I don't like an English mantra only because I know what it means and then it triggers me. So sometimes if I'm saying something random and maybe I don't know what the mantra means, maybe, it means a lot of different things, but it's really weird to me, then my mind can't intellectualize it and then I can't find myself thinking about a mantra. The most common meditation practice from a transcendental perspective, practiced in the world probably by, I don't know, millions and millions and millions and millions of people literally, is the practice of using the mantra So, S-O, hum, H-U-M. It means I am. So, hum, I am. So you can say I am, or you can say so hum. And we're really not going to say anything. All of this is internalized. So you're going to close your eyes and be comfortable. And I like to start my meditation practice with just some long, deep breaths. So I'm inhaling deep into my belly space, softening through the abdomen, pulling the air up into the lungs and out through the shoulders. And you can try that. So closing your eyes. You can gently roll your eyes up to the brow point, the third eye center. This is actually an optic nerve lock, and it will help to still the thinking mind. So closing the eyes, rolling the eyes up. You're going to inhale deeply through the nose, into the belly space, let it fill. Pull the air up into the lungs, it waves up and out through the shoulders. You'll take a few cleansing breaths. And then you'll go into meditation. And what that looks like is the eyes are going to remain closed. The focus can stay at the third eye center. You're going to breathe in, and as you breathe in, you're going to think the vibration so or I. And as you breathe out, you're going to think the vibration hum or am. Breathing in so, breathing out hum. You're not manipulating your breath. Body just breathes now. So you're going to have a natural rhythm to the breath. You just attach to the natural rhythm. Breathing in so, breathing out hum. You're going to have thoughts. Thinking is part of meditation practice. Your brain is an organ. Its job is to think. And it's really good at it, right? So you're going to think. That's just part of it. There's no way to not think. You can't not think. So just eliminate that from, am I doing this right? Am I not doing this right? There's no wrong way, to be perfectly honest. We're just cultivating one pointed focus on what is of our choosing, and that is our mantra. Breathing in so, breathing out hum. Breathing in so, breathing out hum. I'm starting to have a thought. I've got to take the dog to the vet. I am having a thought. I have to go meet my friends for lunch. I'm having a thought. I need to get my accounting done. As I'm having the thoughts, I'm like, thinking. I'm going to come right back to breathing in so, breathing out hum. So try it for a few minutes on your own. I'm not going to bore you in a video with like the actual practice. Go to a quiet place. Get yourself comfortable, sit down, breathing in so, breathing out hum. And that's really step one to your transcendental meditation practice. You're going to have lots of questions. So please email me, Pamela@elementalalm.com, or Facebook me, Pamela D. Quinn, Elemental Om. And, I'm happy to answer any questions that you might have about meditating, because it can be frustrating and it can be confusing. And emotions arise. Things come up as you're meditating. Like a lot of times, things you've not processed will come up. And the first 3 months of meditation can be emotionally challenging. I always, tell the story of going to Chopra Center for Wellbeing for like a retreat kind of thing and learn to meditate. And the practice was to meditate twice a day for 40 minutes each time we sat down to meditate. So 80 minutes total, right? Twice a day. And I was in pretty bad shape, so I was highly motivated. Suffering does motivate you to change your life with meditation. But I was in really bad shape, living in chronic pain, depressed, bad marriage, the whole thing. And I didn't miss a day, or I didn't miss a minute. But for the first 3 months, I will be honest with you, I mostly just sat there twice a day and cried, because my life sucked. And then after about 3 months of just every single day trying to do this, it happened. And then I'm in this beautiful meditative state, and that's when life gets really, really rich. And that's when transformational change happens. And that's when healing happens. So good luck to you. I hope you enjoy this. Have a beautiful day.